Patrick Cook here. Thanks for joining me in this next session. We're trying to move forward towards a publishable animation project, and at the same time, um, we're learning. I hope you're learning. And at the same time, as the opportunity arises, I'm sharing with you some of the I don't know what you call them, tips, techniques, methods, rules of thumb, things that I like to sort of like pay attention in the thought processes that I go through when I'm creating, in this particular case, a Mandelbulb 3D scene that I want to eventually animate through. When I'm behind a camera, I'm also thinking of things like composition, object placement, lighting, uh, because what I want to do most of the time is to have my photograph from a camera um, have a statement or a story to tell. I mean, there's plenty of times that I'll just pick up my camera or my mobile phone and I'll just take a shot because I want to capture the scene. But when I want my image from a camera to make a statement, I'll be thinking along the lines of the various attributes that go into capturing a photo, an image that has a story behind it. And I tend to do that with digital art as well. And in this particular case, we're talking about the Mandelbulb 3D. We're talking about a 3D fractal environment, or I should say design environment, in which case I am still trying to think about what statement the Mandelbulb will make. And I'm always trying to think about, well, what does that say? What experience does that image give my viewers? All right. So now, I mean, looking at this, what statement does this give? It doesn't really make a statement, does it? I mean, you're looking at a scene. There's some depth and all that kind of good stuff. But what's the statement here? Where is the viewer going? Where has the viewer been when they look at this image? What does it mean to them? Is it a city? Is it a corridor? Is it what is it? So the point I'm making is, if I don't feel that the Mandelbulb scene or object is making a statement or helping the viewer understand what's going on, then I don't really see I it doesn't meet my criteria. All right, let's get back over to this here. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to go over to the third, a wrong button again. I'm going to go over to the third formula, and I am going to tweak the scale on the second amazing box. I mean, let's push this to main so we can think about it. All I've really done is I've changed the scale, and I've just made everything, everything's got small. It's no good. Now remember now, if you make a change, I talked about this in one of the early sessions. If you make a change to your formula property, you push it over to push it over to main, this reset doesn't work anymore. So, say the reset doesn't work anymore. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That reset only works if you haven't pushed it to main. But so that's why we don't want to go too far. We don't get too crazy. Well, sometimes we do want to get crazy, right? In an earlier session, I had talked about why you don't go setting up your colors, because the colors have a close relationship to the z-axis. All these changes that I've been making here, if I had spent time on coloring, it'd be all off. It'd be all wrong, and I'd have to do the coloring all over again, or I'd have to just live with it, whatever showed up. When it comes to digital art, I personally don't ever want to be in a position where I feel that I have to live with whatever the software happened to create, whether or not I understood why the software created what it did. I don't want to accept what the software throws at me, because when I do that, I am no longer the artist. I'm the knob tweaker. I like to be in control of my work in a digital environment, or a photographic environment, or a software development environment. I like to be in control. I don't want the computer to do all the work for me. So the point I'm making is I don't want to just uh, 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 go along here and say, oh, well, that's what the computer decided. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. All right. I don't like to do it that way. I like to tweak it. I like to develop it, and I like to get to a point where I say, I like that. I made that with the aid of the computer, of course, but I don't like that either. Oh boy, let's see. I want something that is more of a vista. Hmm. Oh, interesting. No, I'm on the third formula slot. Amazing box. Ooh, let's see what we got here. Well, a little bit more, little bit more. Let's see what this Minar will do for us here. Do the scale. This second amazing box formula is having a dramatic impact on my graphic. So I'm finding this to be quite useful. And I'm actually feeling that I'm actually getting I'm making better progress on the project, utilizing this second amazing box formula. Okay, let's see what that one looks like here. Hey, working with the Mandelbulb 3D software is an art of discovery. Well, now that is interesting. All right, now look at this now. I've got some very interesting uh, patterns, objects here. I've got some straight lines, some straights. I got curves going on in here. I've got like a mesh effect in here. I don't have a whole lot of repetitive objects. Can I navigate through that? I'll bet I could. And I don't have my depth perspective, but I think if I navigate over, let's get back over on the navigator here. Let's, I'm going to slide over. Okay, let's push that to main. Let's see what I got. Oh, look at that now. So, you know, I've got this pattern here. Now I've got this pattern. I've got something very interesting going on here. I've got an up and down or x-axis depth. I've got a vanishing point here. Got some interesting objects going on. Back to the navigator. Let's horse around with this a little bit. I'm going to slide down and see what it's going on down here. Ah, look at that. Okay, now I'm going to look up. Oh, too far. Shift, look down again. Okay, I'm going to slide up. All right, let's push this over to main, see what I got. Yeah, okay. I don't like that position, but I do like the graphics generally. I like this position even better. Okay, let's see what we got here, and then we'll end this session. It's okay. Okay, I'll see you in the next session. We'll continue then. I'll see you then.